Good morning, my friends. All right. Hello. Oh, it looks like... Okay, looks like Facebook's not wanting to play ball, but we are streaming on YouTube. So that's interesting. Okay, well, hi, everybody. Welcome. It is Tuesday, the 21st. Sure is. 21st of January. And I'm cleaning my glasses. Pardon me. I got all kinds of smudged up whenever I came in, and I cannot abide. I think they're about... Oh no, they're worse. They're worse. Oh gosh. Anyone who wears glasses understands. I'm terribly envious of people who have naturally fine vision, who don't need glasses. I've needed glasses just about my whole life. And, yeah, I don't love them. I don't love them. Can I see why this isn't wanting to work on Facebook? No, it's just going to be bad. Okay, cool. You know what? We'll just fly with YouTube for now, shall we? Good morning, Ellen, Brenda Lee, Linda. Hello. How are you all? I'll just throw my hair up. It is... I just came from walking into work, and it's like where, you're cold outside, but then you walk inside and suddenly you're flushed. My hair is touching me. It's touching me so much. Ugh. Okay. All right. We're good. We're ready. Londa. It's a good typo. Hi, everybody. So, happy Tuesday. Happy new week. Like I said, I walked in, which means our car is still on the fritz. The battery is not... It needs to be replaced. The battery needs to be replaced. Woo, hooray. And it's a whole fiasco because the car manufacturer, shout out Ford, made the battery not easy to access because they're trying to encourage us to go back to the dealer to have them do it. But yeah, so we're gonna have to disassemble some stuff to get the battery. It's a whole thing. And then batteries are so much more expensive than they used to be. Just gonna complain about that for a second. I thought they were $80 to $100. No, it's gonna be $340 for a new car battery. Cars, man. But I will say, walking into work this morning was not as bad as the last few days. So to put it in context, I guess, I walked out this morning and it was 29 degrees and I was like, oh no. I step outside and I'm like, oh, this is really nice. This is really quite warm. I've been in some pretty cold weather lately. So I was kind of thrilled with that. That was better than anything. Today's Wednesday. You're 100% right. Today is Wednesday. I didn't go to the studio yesterday because of the aforementioned thing. Yep. Okay. Sorry, Brenda Lee. I just gave you a whole startle. And in fact, it is I. It is I who is wrong. Why don't we go ahead and roll for the prompt, shall we? Get my dice. Let's go you and you. Bam. Whew. Sorry to scare you for a second. Let me zoom this out just a smidge. A smidge more. There we go. All right, let's roll for some stuff. Also, I'm gonna make my little face a little smaller. There we go. Effective. Okay. Bam. Nat 1 and an 18. 18 we already did. That was a volcanic plug. Let's roll again. 2. Towering cliff face and a massive boulder. I think I'm going to go for the towering cliff face. That sounds like the biggest challenge. Let's do it. Whew, anyone have anything fun they did over the weekend? I mean, besides all my car troubles, I did get to go and have a wonderful dinner with a friend um, who was cooking a duck for the first time. And since John and I have cooked a duck before, they invited us over to be a supervisory, essentially, to just kind of help and then also to enjoy said duck. And it was delicious. You've only ever bought 3 car batteries? Since 1974. Linda, that's a that's I don't know, it's cool flex. It's an interesting flex. Only 3 the whole time. Oh, and for those of you who may have seen the email regarding Chicago sports that I sent out on, what day was that? Was that Sunday? What's today? Wednesday? Yeah, that was probably Sunday. In the email, I was talking about how like the Bears are making this crazy comeback and it's this big deal in Chicago and all that jazz. But I left it off with the Bears just went into overtime on their second playoffs game. They didn't make it. They didn't make it. It's okay. I'm just glad we got as far as we did. You had to buy 2 batteries in the last 7 years, Brenda Lee? Oof. Some rotten luck. All right, we're doing a towering cliff face. Let's do Laurel's gonna be the head ref? Linda, that's so cool. And Joe will be there as a ref also, and you'll be shoveling snow. Oh, I'm sorry. Still though, that's really cool. I hope everything is super fun and interesting for them. So I'm trying to think of like what would impose like that towering cliff face. Ooh. Let's see. That's cool. I like this. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do it. You may be shoveling snow Sunday in El Paso, Ellen. Hello there, Yule Cookie. Yule Cookie. I'm about to do a quick study of a towering cliff face. So I'm not teaching per se, but I will be yapping as I go. So you're welcome to stick around and see if anything valuable comes out of my mouth. Alabama got snow? Jeez. Yay. Florida got snow? Also, thank you. I'll call you Ari. Okay. Florida got snow? Oh my gosh. Maybe I shouldn't complain so much. At least I'm not a Floridian who just got snow. Could be worse. All right. We're painting a pretty sky. Oh, I can't wait for this winter to be over. I am officially over it. Okay, let's add some greenery here. Make the top of this cliff feel a little bit more alive. Okay. I'm going to dry this really quick. Let's try the next thing. I don't know. Well, hold on. Let me just do a little bit. Just messing up this line a little bit. Okay. Hey there, MVP Tunes. Ooh. You know, there is somewhere on this. Oh, there we go. Ah, there it is. I figured it. I figured it out. I put the comments on the chat so that you guys can see who I'm responding to. I didn't think it would be that easy. I was looking for this thing and it was just right over. It was the button was much more obvious than I expected. Awesome. Okay. Now what? Okay. Put my dagger brush in here. Let's see. Okay. Now, let's try to make, I don't know, this sky look like it's doing something. A little bit more placement. Ooh, that's very yellow. Ooh, that was much more yellow than I expected. Back it up. Let's just get a little bit of sponge. Trying to soften out the blend here. I'm trying to make these clouds look a little bit more soft and cloudy as opposed to just a colored background. All right, let's leave this guy alone for a bit. I'm not super feeling it. Let's just soften that up a little. All right, you're good. You'll hang out. Now, I can make it larger. Let me see. Make the font a little bit bigger. There we go. It's not huge necessarily, but it is better than it was. Okay. This freaking cliff will be a very frustrating little guy. Okay. I'm going to grab my angle brush, actually. It's a little shorter. I'm going to get up in there and try to make some shade, some shadows. Ah, sorry, Brenda Lee. And also, sorry about the alarm in the basement going off. That's annoying. I can certainly relate. Being a short little thing, I can't reach none of our smoke alarms. They're all like 8 feet up near the ceiling. And it is very annoying when I'm like cooking and they go off and I'm just like, there's nothing I can do. Guess we're in it for the long haul. Thankfully, I have a very tall husband who is able to reach them without so much as standing on a stool. So I got that going for me, which is nice. I guess I really didn't need to clean my brush off for that. Really need to refill my Payne's Gray over here. All kinds of empty. Hmm. Hey there, DNR. Let's take this sponge and maybe do a little bit of this and of that. Or DNR. Why do I call you DNR? DNA. Do not resuscitate? Is that what I just... DNR means do not resuscitate. That's not what I meant. DNR. DNA. Daring Northern Adventures. Daring. Oh my goodness. Okay. The time just flies by when you're having fun. Never enough time. Never, never. Okay, let's see if there's anything more that we can do for this cliff face, the actual like rock face here. So it normally would show Facebook Brenda, but Facebook, for whatever reason, the stream isn't working. It's not connected. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, it did not happen this time. Okay, almost done. I just feel like this is all kind of plain. I don't know. Let me get a little bit more. All right. All right, one last little detail, and then I'm calling it this painting. All right, we got a little guy right up there. Okay. It's fine. It's kind of a cold start, but that's all right. Cold start to the week. I since I didn't do one yesterday, I feel like the first one's almost always, a little bit rougher, a little bit more figuring it out. Yeah, there's usually most days there's the same stream happening over on Facebook as there is on YouTube, which has always caused some degree of confusion when people say something and I respond to them on one platform, but everyone can hear me say it. Not everyone can see it. So that's why I'm really excited about the text on screen bit. All right. That's a towering cliff face. That's fine. That's okay. It doesn't titillate the senses, but it does do the job. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go because the Creative Collective group coaching is happening in 20 minutes. So I got to go get my ducks in a row for that. So I will catch you all tomorrow. And I hope until then you have a really great day and it's not super cold where you are. And if it is cold, bundle up and wear layers. All right. Bye, everyone.